Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Arcane Season 1, Episode 2. I watched this morning the Episode 1. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. After it, I decided two things. First thing, I gave up on my hair, like really, I saw during the editing, because I already edited the Episode 1, that it was a mess, so I gave up on it. And I also gave up on trying to connect the show with the game, because I warned you during the intro of the last episode. I know a little about the game, because since 1 year now I'm following one French team, the K-Corp, if you are wondering, if you are French or if you are following the French teams. I'm following this team, I'm watching all of their games, but I'm not playing myself, and I don't know anything about the lore, you know, of League of Legends. I don't know anything about the stories of these characters, I don't know all of the characters, so clearly I don't know enough to connect things from the game to the show, and I saw that during the first episode. I was aware of it, you know, during the review I was telling you, like, that's it, like, really, you had the proof of it during the episode. Don't try to do it again, just consider it as a show, as the good show that it can be, because for now I just watched one episode, so it's just a promising show, if we can say it like that. And stop trying to connect things, you don't know enough about it to do that. I'm still excited, you know, to discover this show, because I want to know more about the lore of League of Legends, you know, I want to know more about this universe and all. I was, and I'm still stressed about reacting to it, about making reaction videos about it, about being watched, you know, by this community, because it's the first time that me and you were gonna meet. I don't know if this community is nice or welcoming, you know, with new fans like me, with newbies like me who don't know anything or just a few things. I don't know how it's gonna be, so I'm stressed to say wrong stuff, to make mistakes. Yes, really, I'm gonna watch this show like I'm watching all of the shows on my channel, by enjoying it, and I can see already, that's why I'm saying that it's a promising show, that it can be a good one, at least for me, you know, because we had already during the first episode the origins of the main characters of Powder and Vi, and also a little of them, you know, of their qualities and defaults and their potential developments, what they want to be, you know, Vi at the end of the first episode being like, one day this city is gonna respect us. It felt, you know, watching it once and after that during the editing, in fact, it felt really like she was threatening the city. They're gonna know our names, but at the same time they're gonna be afraid of us? I don't know. So characters with origins, with qualities and defaults, who can have a development, the base of a story, you know, with some allies that they can have, some friends, but also some enemies that they can have, and they don't know about all of their enemies. We viewers, we discovered the main ones, I think, at the end of the last episode. We have already a lot of secondary characters. It's well done. The drawings, you know, the animation is really great. Like, I said it during my review of the first episode, all of the details that they are putting into each scene, like watching the city like that, all of the details that they put into it. But I said it also, you know, the fact that they created that scene with our characters, these kids walking like that, you know, into Vander city. You know, the fact that they created that scene to show how it is into that city, the fact that they created it, the fact that they made it with so much details and all, it's proving that they want to create an whole universe, you know, they're not gonna just, like, maybe it can be the case for some animated shows which are way more simple. They are just following the characters and that's all, and the drawings, the animation can be simple, and right there it's not the case at all, and I love that, all of the details and all, it's so well done. The musics also are really promising, they were good during the first episode, and I have the impression that with more action moments, maybe with deeper scenes, with emotional scenes, maybe the musics can go further than that, can be bigger than that, so again, it's promising. So see, a lot of things can please me. You know how I'm functioning. For a show to please me, I need three things. Three? I need three things. I need a good story with a lot of different narrative arcs, you know, stuff that we can follow, that we can try to understand, series that I can make and all. Characters with a real development, and also some messages into the show, like if you are putting some political or society subjects into it, maybe right there it can be that difference, you know, between this city and the other city. You know, people with privileges and the other ones, and also what we saw at the beginning with Vi parents who died. Maybe it can be something. We'll see. The only thing that I understood during the editing, you know, that I can make the connection between the game and the show, it's in fact I'm tired of myself and I'm really stressed that you're gonna judge me because I'm gonna say that, but come on, really think that I'm beginning a show, I don't know anything about it, just some little things because I watch some games of League of Legends. And during the editing, you know, I was wondering about all of these characters and I was still trying to connect them with the game. No. Except for one, which is great, you know, because she's one of the main characters. And it's not Vi, it's Powder. I think that, for sure it's not your real name, but I think that you're gonna have another name, another nickname, and I saw that during the editing because I paid more attention to that moment when Milo was saying to her that every time that she's coming with them, something bad is happening, and he said something like she's really jinxing stuff and all. Jinx. That's it. I think that it's her origin. That's all. That's all that I have for now. I'm sorry for that. Vi, I think that in fact I should know her also. But because of the fact that I don't know the lore of League of Legends, I can't know, you know, now that I think that Powder, it's Jinx. I don't know if Jinx has a sister, so I don't know who is Vi, you know, into the game. But I think that Vi, it's your nickname also. No, I'm not gonna find it. I have to stop doing that. At least I'm gonna try really my best to not do that during the episode. Maybe I'm gonna keep that for the review or just for myself during the editing, but I have to stop doing that. I don't know enough to do that, okay? That's it. I know it now. I warned you since the beginning. It took me one episode to be sure of it. That's it. I have to stop doing that. I don't know enough. Like usually, you have my Patreon on which you already have the 3 first episodes. That's it. I know how I'm gonna do stuff now. When you're watching this episode on YouTube, the 3 first episodes are already on Patreon, and with an extended or full reaction part. For the first episode I put the extended reaction part, it was 7 minutes longer. And you know I'm gonna do the same for the 3 next episodes that we're gonna have. I'm gonna put them on Patreon and then one by one each day on YouTube. So really on Patreon you're gonna have 3 episodes of advance. In fact, it's the best way to support me, you know, to go on my Patreon, but if you can't, I totally understand that, and you can do it right there on YouTube by subscribing, liking, commenting. I'm a little reactor, but little by little, it's gonna help me, you know, with YouTube. We'll see. Let's go for this episode 2. Again, I'm excited. And I'm stressed. I'm excited by this show. I'm stressed about your comments. I think that it's gonna be better, you know, for the episode 4, 5 and 6. For now, I don't know how you're gonna be with me. I have to stop. You're a community like all of the other ones. You're not that huge. You're not that exigent. You're the inventor. Jayce? Show your face. You? Jayce an inventor? I have to stop doing that! Are you there to help or? Why are you?
I guess.
Last time I checked, science didn't require illegal equipment.
Who are you anyway? I'm assistant to the dean of the academy.
Ah!
You reminded me of myself, a scientist, ready to forge a new vector of experimentation. But sometimes we venture too far.
I'm Arcane. I believe I've discovered
Hello.
something truly incredible.
So many names!
Magic. The arcane is dangerous, Jayce. A force of nature. Science cannot control it. Own your mistakes before the council. Admit your work was dangerous. But speak nothing of magic.
You guys know I wouldn't take you on a job you couldn't handle, right?
Are you kidding? That was the best job we've ever done. Let me just take powder next time.
Milo, stop to be like that. You're a good sniper, for sure.
Give me a name.
Hey guys, you should see this.
Go ahead, idiots. I got nothing.
Intervene? Do something? Hide or run? Hide or run? Run.
We've got the numbers to beat them.
Yeah, let's teach them what it means to mess with us.
We crossed that bridge once before. We all know how that ended. Do I look afraid?
No. You look weak.
I'm not sure of it, you know, to create a war. But at the same time, I hate this undercity privileges for the ones
Okay, well,
out.
Vander's gotta deal with the enforcers.
We made a deal for peace. I'm not gonna blame you.
Jayce Tadam. You are accused of illegal experimentation and endangering the citizens of Pilger.
He didn't do it.
I now know my actions were against academy regulations.
Okay, you're
I'm
following his
asking
advices.
forgiveness.
As Jayce's patron of many years, I can speak for his character.
You have a lies into that council.
It was revolutionary.
Revolutionary how? All I see is a boy meddling with things he doesn't understand.
He's gonna break, he's gonna say about magic.
I was trying to create magic.
Arcane talents are something you're born with. They can't be fabricated.
The champions of discovery, why fear it? When we can master it.
Jayce, enough.
This is the city of progress. Let me...
Mel, she can hear you.
I've seen this power in the wrong hands. It corrupts, consumes, lays waste to civilization.
His entire life he's chased an impossible dream. But he has a good heart. Please, let him come home.
A crime like this can't be overlooked. The boy must be punished.
Perhaps in this matter, a lesser sentence may suffice. I move that
Which
Jayce
one?
be summarily expelled from the academy. All those in favor?
It seems fair. I'm not sure that he's gonna accept it, like... Ooh, that! I'm sorry, I wanted to watch it again. The picture was really good.
You see, that's your weakness, Marcus. You carry your chin so high, you fail to see the opportunity below.
Who are you?
Manon.
You're looking for a fortune.
I have to say something.
Yes, she helps
Saved
you.
your life.
Yes. But it won't save yours now.
Will you live?
No, no.
Silco and Singed. Thank you for the name. Subtitles.
There's a monster inside all of us.
What? No. No, no, it'll kill me.
That's what we want to know.
Real power doesn't come to those who are born strongest, or fastest, or smartest. It comes to those who will do anything to achieve it.
Ambition. Drink, 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 drink. Let's eat.
You're
Don't talk like that to Shore. I mean to Grayson.
With all due respect, Counselor, don't you think we've pushed them hard enough?
What can I get you?
For some price will do.
Careful with the words.
While you're wasting your time, how about broken drink?
I'll take the strongest shit you got.
Careful with the words you're using. A warning. Again, run or hide? Run.
Nearly forgot. I ran into an old friend of yours. He had some stories.
Silco? Because at the end of the first episode, Silco mentioned Vander.
You weren't always the peacekeeper, were you?
Ah!
Yeah, well, here's shame if I had to put them on again.
That's why he said that the worst it's not the enforcers, maybe? I'm beginning to like theories. Bye-bye.
You people down here are all the same. Mistaking arrogance for bravery. You think you're standing up to something?
You're talking about yourself, right?
You're just a small man in a little hole the world forgot to bury. And I'm gonna bury the lot of you.
Burn him. I don't know why I said burn and not kill, but who do you think you are?
No one is taking any of you. Never let that happen.
When I say hide, you run. When I said run, you hide.
Fight back, and if you won't, I will.
I've heard this kind of talk before.
You. First scene.
I grew up knowing I'm less than them. That my place is down there. I want power to have more than that, and I'm willing to fight for it.
I let us across this bridge, thinking things could change. If I hadn't, your parents would still be alive. But who are you willing to lose? Milo?
You're one of the reasons why you had the first war.
Nobody wins in war, Vi.
Jayce?
Am I interrupting? Yes, well, I wanted to talk about your work. It's not a theory. I saw with my own eyes what magic can do. No one believed me. Nobody's ever believed in me. Poor, crippled from the Undercity. I was an outsider the moment I stepped foot in Piltover.
You came from the Undercity?
I want to help you complete your research. No one thinks it can be done.
He does.
When you're going to change the world, don't ask for permission.
You have nothing else.
I don't even know your name. It's Viktor.
You know, Howard, what makes you different makes you strong.
No.
Always remember that, okay?
What the hell were you thinking? Going into the last drop. Do you have any idea?
I didn't like these goodbyes, you know, it felt like
You are the council?
goodbyes.
Maybe it's not too late.
I don't understand. You send a message, Vander, but enforcers are still there. Why saying goodbye like that? Like. I was not expecting the episode to end with that. She's gonna accept to be arrested. For her sister, you know, to not be arrested. She's gonna give herself to the enforcers. That's why she said goodbye to her, to Powder. You know, after that discussion that she had with Vander, she understood that they can't make a war just right there, like she doesn't want any of her loved ones to die or to be arrested, Milo, Clegor, Powder. So she's gonna give herself to the enforcers. And Vander, you know that? You sent that message? Did you send that message? I mean, there is a possibility that he didn't, because right now he looks surprised, and we know that Iko, little man, he saw all of the conversation, so he saw also that thing that Grayson gave to Vander, so maybe he gave it also to her and she stole it. I don't know, maybe I'm going too far. No matter what, she's gonna get arrested and willingly. Okay. All of that, you know, about Jayce, about Viktor. Jayce and Viktor, I know them from the game, but not with that face, which is making me think that your experiences are not gonna go well. So Jayce, you were that inventor, you were doing that without the academy, the council knowing, with the money of the Kimaraman's family, Kathleen's parents. You were arrested. His name? The little scientist? He favors you, like also your former boss. And also Mel. Mel, she can be an interesting character. You know, she seemed bored by the situation, you know, before the council. She seemed to have some ambition, you know, to do something else, to do something new. So she can be interesting for the story. At some point she can be a good ally, maybe for Jayce, for... I don't know. So Jayce, you were not banished because you had some allies into that council. That council that was so well done, you know, to be like that without any lights. And after that, when the lights came again, that picture. During this episode we had several picture moments which were so good. I mean, during the first episode, okay, but there were easy one. I don't like to use that because clearly that was not easy at all, but you know, it was characters looking at the town like that. It was wonderful because that town is full of details, it's so well done and all. It was great, amazing, but you know, to have a character looking at the horizon or a town like that, it's stuff that we already saw in shows, in animes, in stuff like that. When right there, the picture moments, it was really like made for the characters. That moment with Jayce, with the light coming again like that into the place and him right there, and you know where he was put with the screen, that was really a good picture. And after that, when you have Vander and Vi, you know, like that with the runes around them and all, that was good also. Okay. Jayce was not banished, but is expelled from the academy. He wants to continue his work, but he couldn't count on his former bosses. Kathleen, he can't talk to her anymore. She was kind of his friend. He was ready to kill himself, but Viktor is coming and is offering him to continue his study with him. Of course he was gonna accept, he has nothing to lose anymore. So really, Viktor and Jayce... I said that I was gonna stop, you know, to try to make connections between the game, the little things, the few things that I know from the game, from the characters of the game and the show, but right now really like you are tempting me with that. So okay for that narrative arc. Okay for Vi and Powder also narrative arc. They were hiding, they were running, they can't be at peace. And that's why at the end Vi is giving herself to the enforcers, because she understood that, and she understood also that a war can't be the solution, and that if she's surrendering, maybe all of that, you know, is gonna stop. They're gonna stop searching so much for them into the Undercity, and it's gonna stop, you know, it's not gonna create a new war because people are gonna be mad and stuff like that. Also, I have to stop cheering that much each time that I hear Shorei's voice. I have to stop. For Silco and who? I don't remember. Silco, it's the guy, you know, with the different eyes and that thing on his face, and the other guy, you know, the inventor, the one who created that poison. I want to say poison, but it's not really a poison. Like, it's not made to kill people, it's made to transform people into monsters, into killer monsters. I think that he can't come back, like right there, that poor guy, that was a goodbye for him. We'll see. What do they want to do with that killer monster? To kill people? That's easy. That's really an easy answer. There is a revenge situation with Vander. Silco, he knows Vander. They did stuff together. Marcus is said to Vander, friend, and after that you were not always doing the right stuff, you know, like maybe before that you worked with Silco doing bad stuff, you chose to stop. Oh, it can be related to the first war, or at least the last war that they had, because Vander is said that is one of the reasons, if not the reason why that war happened, in which Vice's parents died. Maybe the fact that Silco and Vander are not working together, are not teammates, friends anymore, it's related to that war, to the reason why that war was created. Vander, you're feeling ashamed, guilty of that, and Silco, you want your revenge on Vander, and maybe also to create a new war, but that time to have killer monsters to help you to win. I don't know, that's my theory for now. You know, with my theories, I'm not gonna do better for now. Like, I think that with only 2 episodes, I already progressed a lot. But it's also because of the show, which is giving so many information, so many things. I'm surprised by it. In fact, you know, that into such short episodes, not really, but you know, short times, they are giving so much information, different characters, evolutions also, we are progressing a lot. I'm wondering, is it only gonna be 1 season for Arcane? Because right there, I have the impression that we're gonna end all of this story, you know, all of these narrative arcs that they are creating right now, we can end them at the end of the season. Am I right with that? Maybe with the other seasons, it's gonna be about other characters? It's the impression that it gave me, you know, that we can finish everything with only 1 season. Tell me if you know that on the comments. Don't tell me any spoilers about their stories, about these characters, but if you know that about the season, how it's built, tell me. Okay, I'm gonna watch right now the episode 3. For you, it's gonna be on another day. I mean, for YouTube, for Patreon, you already have the 3 first episodes. For me, it's only gonna be in some minutes. So it's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye. Oh, that was so good.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Great.